Alright. Let's face this here. Past here is... What's wrong, Kaz? Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Onward.
Let us go. The final king's servant lies ahead.
Be careful.
Is this the room where I got attacked?
This place.
Yeah. I thought so.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Brella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day, but I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any
I need to switch
agent of the
Heisman's item
Curse
back.
remains, just 2 of its victims.
He's still got the thing that increases his stealing chance.
Not
He
that
doesn't need that.
strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Basilio.
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You wanna take this outside, old fella?
Oh my god. Oh.
Wait! Something's coming!
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
Zorba. I should have known it was
So
you.
you've come, but you will go no further.
What the fuck is that?
What have you done to yourself?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power! Zorba, you...
Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human and make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
Well, we're not moments away, it's like a week.
And how many sacrifices
Until he can
do you
crown
reckon it'll
himself.
cost? What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No. To be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything!
Oh my goodness. Alrighty.
Now die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately?
Face me!
Okay, Gold Rush.
Critical
Yeah,
hit.
give me an extra turn, thank you.
This is just what I need.
Let's drop a Debilitate.
Sting.
I am this for his world!
Looks
My
like we
new
can't brute
form!
force through this
I
one.
don't know what he's weak to. I have a feeling he might be weak to light, but... No.
I won't hold back.
Is he counted as a human? He is a human, okay, so... Royal Slash will be extra good here. 3,000 damage, shit. Alright, let's plunder.
Sorry.
An energy incense, okay.
Die! Too slow! How dare you!
Yes.
Okay, good dodge.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Watch me!
Okay, debilitate him again.
Weak spot! Take my fullest power!
Okay, let's buff Kaz.
To support you.
Nice.
Now
Accept your
has
fate.
no room for the likes of you!
Gold Rush.
Heisman is
And heal. Alright, that was a great turn.
That was helpful.
My thanks.
Die! Stop flailing!
Okay, he missed his turn again. I have a feeling it's going to be a multi-stage fight. This is too easy.
The magic seed is still up.
Enemies!
I missed? How did you miss?
Aim, Heisman.
How the hell did you miss that?
Fools all! You failed to grasp Lord Luis's ideals! You're expendable, the lot of you! Expendable, you hear me? You're blind as all Lord Luis's enemies! And I'll see every last one of you dead!
And 4 turn icons, okay. And his accuracy is still kind of shit, so...
Dare you!
Beautiful dodge,
suffer!
Heisman.
Bondage Curse.
Fear me! Cowards are targeted!
Sorrow Curse.
All who oppose Lord Luis shall die!
Everyone is anxious and they're all free. What the?
Defense Form. Shift.
I'll show you.
Okay, debilitate him again, please.
Sting. Summoner.
Okay, hit him with a freaking
The enemy still stands.
Royal Slash.
A tough one.
Only 400 damage, oh my goodness.
Heisman, reel it on, sir.
Okay, so when he's got this form, he's pretty much impossible to kill, it looks like.
Quite a boon.
Don't tell me he's gonna start healing, I swear to god, if he starts healing, I'm gonna piss.
Struggles are pointless!
I'm gonna piss? I'm gonna be pissed. Not I'm gonna piss.
Limitless maglev flows through
I'm
me!
gonna piss.
Take my fullest power. I can do this.
Okay, buff Kaz then, please.
Fortified.
Let's go. The magic seed is still up.
I'll use what I must.
Of Lord Louis.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
Going for the weak spot.
Yeah, debilitate him again. Sorry, guys.
Struggles are pointless!
Okay, that's a big waste of a turn.
Limitless maglev flows through me!
I pray you're ready. Allow me to support you.
Don't like how low my MP is getting.
Mandible bearing.
Enemies!
I'll show you.
Lord Luis!
I guess we just have to wait until he decides. There we go.
Quick, we've got to seize our chance.
I was gonna say, we just have to wait until he's back in his weakened state. Okay,
Now suffer!
that did nothing. Hopefully this misses. Okay, good.
She's doing great.
Summoner.
Okay, we'll go for light.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Come forth.
And this should be the killing blow. Nice. There's probably a second phase, right?
Damn it! Not again! Lord Louise!
That is a huge payout. It barely even moves the needle though, because XP requirements are so high. Well, it's got like...
Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
It's got the victory music, but I feel like there's more to this.
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba.
That's true.
Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
He is an incredibly loyal, like, soldier, but he just served a guy who did not give a shit about him.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too, deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Louis. Why can't you see that? I get it now. Zorba,
You're the only one who understood everything Louis wanted. And fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a
Is he gonna
stepping
jump?
stone. Lord Louis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
Yeah.
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I could see it coming. He was backing away towards the edge. Somebody like that, I feel like they would... Like, he would have, like, done, like, a final charge at me or something, even if, like, you know, he knew it was hopeless. Because he died for nothing, basically. But if he died at least trying to kill me, you could argue there was some value in that. But he died literally for... Unless he's not dead. Maybe he'll be back.
Tell and I never knew how to deal with him.
I don't know.
Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like.
He did say he didn't mind if his corpse would be a foundation for something, so I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back in some form.
Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help. Was it really Louis who did this to Zorba? Or...
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone. However badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish?
He says whatever he has to get people to follow him, I think.
I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
There may be more to
There may
it.
be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad.
I mean, that's probably what happens to the people who reject him, right?
I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
He
No
must
point
have
in
something.
pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Okay, the question is there going to be another boss, or is it going to just let us break the statue?
Time to go!
I can sense the presence of a King's servant nearby. This is the final one. Shall we go? well, if there is another enemy here... Okay, I was gonna say, we don't have the MP for it. This is the last statue, right? Yes, it's the last of the king's servants. Once this falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos.
But
What's with all these dragon statues anyway? Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away the people's sanity? That may not be their intended use. Indeed, Luis may have twisted them for his own ends.
Even so.
All that matters is that they have a part to play in his plan, and that they must. Otherwise, he'd not have left such abominations to guard each one. If he saw fit to protect these devices, then they're bound to be serving his aims somehow. His aims are these statues all attuned to the royal magic. An answer best heard from Luis with the sword at his throat. Destroying the statue comes first for now.
I suppose.
True enough. Kaz, please destroy it. Bam. It's gonna be Monterrey. Oh no. No, that was already... Well, have we seen what happened in that town? No, this will calm the capital down. Hey, voices, I hear them again. What about the other town, Monterrey or whatever? Hey, this one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital? Oh shit.
What's that? Something just fell out of the sky.
whoa! It looks like a dead human.
It's not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
Our journey's only been like 5 months long. It's kind of crazy.
Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I?
There we
It's
go.
just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing. Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
This was Luis's. If that's the case,
Exactly.
even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
If this is what he does to, like, his most loyal lieutenant, what the hell is he gonna do to all of you people?
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters?
About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that? Huh. Well, well.
The council.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Whose voices just now? That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Can you blame them?
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. all Luis has to offer them is insanity.
Seems as though the people have returned to their senses. Oh man, we're still only rank 2? The hell?
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceived no one.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
Okay.
You have the royal scepter.
Don't know what he means by that.
Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
Okay. His voice has fallen silent.
So Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
So we'll finally get the truth, I think.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Alright, let's go.
No.
Oh, some familiar looking horns have fallen. Aren't these... Those belong to Luis, that would mean...
Luis.
He's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him. I mean, we already knew that though, right, didn't we? I mean, I guess here's the big question. Do I... should I recover my MP? I probably should. Let's recover even some MP. We might not need it, but I've got enough Magla pills. Okay. We can recover more during the fight if we need to, if there is a fight.
Yep.
We have plenty of Magla pills, so we can afford to use a few. Let's heal the party up as well. There we go. Alright, let's go. Past us is the throne room where Luis awaits. We cannot turn back now. Are you prepared? Let's go.
I'm heading out.
We'll get the royal scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer. Alright, here we go.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter.
Oh my gosh.
Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure, but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Zorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I mean, the thing with Zorba, he's not really... You can't really use him as an argument. He did everything that he did willingly, at the end of the day.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong and force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew magic not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. And how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created the massive magla flow from the vast magla throughout the kingdom, but that in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shake the royal magic anew. All the magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the
And that will turn everyone into humans.
Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Zorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world.
Would you even let us move on?
You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you.
Oh, fuck off.
Join me, Prince. Born of Elton blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do.
No.
Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country?
We'll figure it out as we go.
Everywhere you travel. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities.
You're the architect of the most striking down.
The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
That's false fairness.
The fairness you speak of is false. He's got the right of it. Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Should the throne be empty right now?
Be silent.
Oh, he's... Okay.
I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
So he's not gonna fight us.
Luis! I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
Oh, Skybound Avatar Conquest. Luis waffled on about his solipsistic ideals before wandering into a storm of Magla. I can't sit here twiddling my thumbs after him. So I did waste a few Magla pills, that's alright.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magla.
Maybe this is just what it looks like. When the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
All aspirants to the throne.
The king?
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death?
I mean, he lost everything. Come on, you don't need to ask that.
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who will take the throne.
Good achievement. Traverse the Skybound Avatar.
Has faded.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Sounds like a plan. So I was right, there is one final area. But it doesn't look like the weather's cleared up.
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against
Oh my god.
We fight for justice! Make them understand!
Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's
Fair
your
enough.
strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the scepter's gathered magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight. At the very last minute!
Did you not just say something like that?
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Save the country. Yeah, there you go. It's a 10-star quest. This is it.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
This is it, Luigi.
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the royal scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit.
Nah.
So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the royal scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Wouldn't he have told us if there was some other purpose?
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, You suppose it's for revenge?
It could be, but I don't think he's as petty to do something for revenge.
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the ancient sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk. Like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with this self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh?
He's just a kid, though.
In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
Look at what Luis
There it
has
is.
made there. Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
Oh, I've unlocked the entire map now. The Tyrant's Star. A storm of magma created by the Royal Scepter, Luis awaits a final confrontation in its eye. Okay.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 9 days remain.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with the time that's left, though? Alright.
Here you are.
I came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there. Health incense. Ooh. Thank you.
The deadline?
We have a few days until the day of the hero dawns. I want to be sure we're in tip-top shape before then, so we can cut through the massive magma and give Luis what he deserves. Do not forget that Luis wields the Royal Scepter. We will truly need all of our strength and talents to win this fight. Just means we've got to be at the top of our game, don't it? Anything we're missing, now's the time to find it.
We got it, Brad.
After everything that's happened, we definitely cannot allow Luis to become king. Let's make sure we're ready. Don't leave anything undone. Am I even able to do any of the stuff that I actually want to do? Alright, the final decisive battle will take place on October 26th, the day before the day of the hero, when the new king will be crowned. Defeating Luis will require substantial strength and power. Spend time with followers to travel the world to prepare your party. Because I don't really have anything else that I need to do, I don't think. No requests.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Like, so what am I actually supposed to do in all these days?
Alright.
You're fine. Ooh. Ame no Habakiri. Lance of Judgment.
Indeed.
Divine Fists.
Ooh.
Golden Wing Abacus. Edge of Calamity.
Ah, I get it.
So these are all different things. I feel like we mostly come up against slash enemies. But nobody really needs this. And then you can just change it. Ashura's Hands. Yaksha's Hands or Rakshasa's Hands. I feel like going for Ashura's Hands would be good. And they can stick this on Stroll. He mostly uses those types of attacks. And that's it. The rest of the stuff is just to turn it into one form or another. Let's buy some Bombs of Life. Thanks. Alright, yeah, the big question is just what now? Because the things that I would like to do, I would like to fish, but I don't think it's going to let me fish, because the weather is, like, fricked.
Let's go.
And I would like to because I just looked through the achievements to see if there's anything else I can still do, and I can still...
Alright.
I'm supposed to help Maria in the, whatchamacallit?
Right.
The restaurant.
Well, then.
But when I went there, they were just like, no, we don't need your help. It's like, well, what am I supposed to do?
What's this?
I mean, I am planning on doing a second playthrough to get any of the stuff that I missed, so it's not the end of the world. I guess I'll tidy up this room again.
Really?
Ah, I have to do it when we're on the road, okay.
Where to?
So what is there to even do?
Alright then.
Okay, I want to kill a block of time.
Go.
Let's give a speech, why not? Because I want to see if I can at least help out Maria in the restaurant now. Maybe now that I've done that, I can actually do it. Okay, let me check the statue. Oh, it's like 50-50.
All right. Right.
3700 magla, it's not that much.
Yep.
Okay, let's give a speech. Why not? Why not? Ever since your true form got revealed, there's been more humans outside the city, riots inside, and a trail of death in your wake, you bloody false prince. Aye, the bodies are strewn about our royal capital, and you're to blame. The only explanation for all your feats is that you're a monster. What can I say? This is the work of Luis.
Please listen.
All the ills our city is facing stem from Luis.
You are.
So it's got nothing to do with you, does it? You're showing your true colors now, monster. What a shy answer. None of this would have happened if you and Luis weren't fighting to begin with. If you want our trust, do something about this bloody chaos. And it didn't work. Meh. Well, this just becomes some more mag. 2,000? Okay. It's such a small amount. It's so negligible.
Well then.